Hey everyone, in here and welcome back to Grimoire. So before starting today's video, let me just show you guys something that I did off camera, or a few fixes I did off camera. To start off, let's go to our runabout. That was a big issue on the previous episode. What I did was I removed the runabout. That was the first thing I did. The runabout was not properly working in here, and in fact I did something more simple. And the main reason why the runabout wasn't working was because of the tram lines. It was just a mess. There was like mixing lines, and it wasn't good. So what I did was remove the runabout and made like a dedicated line for trams. So basically you have two lines in here, one that goes to Brook and another one that goes to Crescent. The one that goes to Crescent really doesn't, it's like you have like this huge strip of road or tram lines, and you have no stops in them, which is it definitely sucks because you don't have any business or anything like that. But we do have still a lot of demand for industries and commercial, so we could start working somewhere around here, something more in the commercial kind of, you could call it that, like that, offices and commercial strips or something like that. Either way, I also had to change some of the other connections. We had this street that was connecting in here. Now it's no longer connecting, so it's like a dead end, you can call it that way. Instead I created this other connection a bit further on the road, almost like in the middle of the strip. It's not perfect because you have this bridge in here, but yeah, it kind of works. Although we do have a lot of traffic caused by this intersection in here. That is definitely something I need to figure it out, a better way to fix it. But that's gonna be for some other time, okay? And the other connection we had was this one in here that would come from mostly the recycling centers and all that stuff. Instead, we have the connection goes now to this part of the roads, which should work fine. I don't really understand why this is not, why cars are parking in here. They shouldn't be parking in here, but for some stupid reason they are. Okay, so cars can park in here, it's not a problem. They just shouldn't park in the streets that have the tram line. Okay, so I think everything should be fine now. Eventually, if I find another one, I will remove the parking premises for it. Alright, so this was one of the things I did off camera. It wasn't, honestly, it's not pretty. I did like a lot more when there was this roundabout with a monument and all that stuff, but it had to be done. The other thing I did was I finally finished this small strip in here, commercial strip. You have and what I did in here was very simple, was very fast, but it definitely works just fine in here. So I added a few more rocks. I changed a little bit the rocks in here. They look really nice. I also had some palm trees because this is kind of like near the offshore. It may not combine, it may not be the perfect kind of example or the kind of selection of trees that we wanted for this map, but it definitely gives like that more tropical, that more sun and beach style. Although you don't have any kind of beach, this is like a river, but it still looks nice. So you have a cinema in here, you have a Starbucks coffee, you also have some, I don't know what this is. It's probably some kind of small shops in here. And I did do like a back alley around here. There's, well, basically this street does nothing. You have, and then I did build a car parking lot. You have electric cars in here, which should have electric cars and not normal cars. I don't think this is, yeah, a station wagon. That's not an electrical car, but anyways, it's okay, I guess. And you also have this other one for people with disabilities. Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. There's some props in here. I also added like a garbage can and then some trashes in here. A lot of trees, bushes, and stuff like that. Over here on this walking path, I added a little bit of a fence, plus some palm trees and stuff like that. I mean, it does look nice. did take a lot of time doing it, but it looks nice. We still have a lot of empty space in here that I will probably use on one of the next episodes. I will start building some small parks. Probably in here is going to be a park. I was thinking probably in here also to be a park. Oh yeah, I also added some more offices in here because we had a lot of demand for industries. It's no longer that big. It's not very high. Now it's only high. But I did build some offices in this small location, or in this location in here, which doesn't give us that much options further on because this is very hilly. And as you guys can see, I cannot build anything in here because it's extremely hilly. I will probably add some props or stuff like that that will make this look a little bit better. Alright, so overall that was what I did off camera, and you guys probably already noticed while I was off camera I did let the game run a little bit. So now we have a lot of budget. We have like more than $1 million, which is great, and the income is also a very good value. I mean, we're having like plus 18 of income. But before starting today's video, let me just say what is my plan for today's video per se. First of all, we are going to do something I want to do right now. We can right now look into it. Is I realized that in here we have this what is this? It's like a medical clinic. Okay, we have 20 patients. It does seem good. We seem to have like a good coverage overall in Crescent. It's not that bad. Deathcare, we also have a cemetery. It's being used. We have capacity for that, but we don't have crematoriums available, so we should definitely build one. I mean, what is this? Is this should work as a crematory? No, it functions as a cemetery. Okay, so we do not have any crematorium, and we should probably build one. Although I'm not really sure where we're gonna place it, because I don't want to place a crematorium next to a city or houses. You know, it needs to be more in. I think it would be more in the industrial area. I may be wrong. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. So let's build a crematorium. We can use the ones that come from the game itself. And let me see. Look. We can definitely use this place in here. Why not? Right? We can build a crematorium here. Or we could build it somewhere else. I mean, the main reason why I may not place a crematorium here is because you have a tram line, and you know, the Hershey's stopping in here, it may cause a little bit more transit or more traffic, so we shouldn't have a crematorium over there per se. We could have one around here, although we do. When I build this, I really don't know. Oh, we have this section. This was I don't really remember what we had in here. I think it was like power plants. We have cold power plants that we replaced for these gas ones. I think we could definitely place a crematorium in here. So we could place one in here. Yeah, I think it kind of works. It's nearby the recycling center. But I think this one may work fine, and eventually you have enough space to add more. So this is going to be the crematorium areas. Okay, so now we have a crematorium that will definitely grab people. Maybe a problem because it's going to have a lot more traffic coming in here. Maybe a problem. So we definitely need to figure out what we're going to do with this intersection, highway intersection kind of. The biggest problem is that we have a tram line. What we could do something else. We could probably diverge the tram line somewhere else and just have a dedicated tram line. I don't know. Alright, so regarding healthcare and deathcare, I think now we have a crematorium, which gives us, it's gonna give us a little bit more capacity Definitely a lot more than the 75. I mean, how many people can we get? Okay, we can have 105. That's okay. So it's one is enough for now. The other thing I realized when I was building this, I think it was even in the last episode we were talking about that, was about the crime. But we can see that we have enough jail capacity. The crime levels aren't that high. I mean, we have this farm that has a, well, this farm in here, I'm sorry, this factory in here has a really high crime level. But overall, you guys can see that it seems like everything, yeah, everything seems to be covered or mostly covered. And we don't see that much of a crime. Depending on here, well, here you have a lot of crime. Yeah, it's not perfect in here. You do have a police station over here. So we have like 2 buildings with more crime over there. Overall, I was thinking about building another police station. We should build something around here. Although you don't have that much crime, but we should build something. This is a bit far away from industries. So we could build do you have like a, no, we don't want police helicopter depot. No, we want something more like, yes, like this, a police role. I think this is the one, or maybe it is this one. Precinct? No, I think this one is okay. We could build this one, and it could be, I could say it could be around here. Does it cover all of it? Yeah, I think it covers it all, and it's nearby this, or maybe here. Could it be here? Will it be better, or here? I think here is better. Okay, so you have it nearby this, what is that? Oh, it's a truck. So you have it nearby this car park lot or whatever. It could be like in the corner in here, so it's gonna be, yeah, it should be good. Should be good enough. We could even try to, you know, yeah, we could do that. I think we have enough. Let me just turn this off. I think we have enough time for it. It's not gonna look pretty, but yeah, it should work out. Okay. Maybe we could even go all the way here, around here. We could, yeah, we could do, yeah, we could do this. I think it works. Concrete jungle. Something like that. It ain't pretty, but we can then later on place, oh yeah, we could place the monument we had in the other place. We could bring it here on this roundabout maybe. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's an option. Either way, we now have a police station over there, and I think regarding crime rates, everything should be now, pretty much everything should be covered. We still have some zonings in here, or some places that don't have that much. I mean, look at here, Evergreen. This section should definitely, how many people we have here? We have 270 workers. All right, this farm should have, we should probably place something nearby. Okay, maybe we're gonna have another police, small one station, something that can take care of these guys. We could, I think we could place it around here. I mean, here it's not much of a problem because, should we place it here? Maybe. How is the coverage over here? Yeah, it would be good. Only for this, only for this section. If I wanted a more global, the range in here is not as big as, but over here is mostly recycling centers and junkyards and stuff like that. It shouldn't be much of a problem. This building has a lot of issues, so we're gonna build another one in here. Let me just see how it looks. It's okay. Yeah, the problem is this is a hilly section. We could definitely later on, we need to take care of this. This is definitely not looking good. Maybe we should place it around here. It would be better. Let me see if we place it around here, would it be better? Yeah, I guess it would. And it's definitely a lot less hilly. Yeah, it definitely works better. It's a small police station or this or route. I always have issues saying this, but it's a small police station, so it definitely works out around here, and yeah, it should be good. All right, so we already talked about already looked into here in the healthcare, in crime. Also showed you guys what we're doing, or what I did off camera, and also the crematorium. So now it's time to go to the time lapses. So we're gonna do two things on the time lapse, and I think these two things are extremely important. Now the first one is, as you guys can see, we have Pine Orchard, or whatever it's called. We need to change the name. So this is our industries, or our industry. As you guys see, now we're doing profit. We're profiting, which is good. Not that much, but we are profiting. So we are going to we're going to increase. We need more workers, and I don't think we have enough workers. We only have 150. So if we need to go to the next level, we need to go to 350 workers. So we definitely are going to increase our industry, our farm industry, and we're going to definitely evolve some of these older farms we have in here, at least the ones that we have bigger spaces. We're going to do that. Unfortunately, having this does not mean that the industry demand goes down. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. But we're definitely going to do that around here. We could even start doing some processing industries in here, like a bakery or something. I think this would be not this one in here, probably more nearer to the city. I really like the way this one looks. I mean, we have this small town really looks nice. I really love it. So we're gonna do that, and we are going to do another thing on a time lapse, which is connecting our industry areas by rail. So we're gonna do a train line for Amulet Hills, Evergreen Park, Saddle Oil Park, and of course Crescent Farms. We're going to probably connect it to the regional train, which is this one in here. I think we don't have any other train lines around here, so luckily it's nearby Saddle Oil Park, which definitely needs to have some kind of connection. And probably what's gonna happen is this one in here, this dirt road, we're gonna transform it into an industrial road, and then we're gonna build the training goods in here. But it's not gonna be only for goods. We should also place some train lines. For instance, this one in here and we have to figure out how we're gonna do this, because we have this houses in here that probably will be removed from here. So we're gonna have to build the train line that goes from Victoria to Saddle Oil Park, and of course this also connects to the other sections. So a lot of things going on. I already am taking a long time, but yeah. So the first thing we're gonna do probably is start with the train lines. I think we should try that. Okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Alright guys, so I'm back, and this was kind of really tough doing it. I really wasn't expecting it to do so much train line roads or whatever. But basically we created, we have at each of the industrial zoning, we have a train cargo terminal, train terminal. So basically what happens is, from Amulet Hills you have a train that connects to Crescent Farms. From Crescent Farms you have a train that will connect to the region and to Sedil Oil Park. And then from Sedil Oil Park you also have this connection that will go under the mountain in order to reach to Evergreen Park Cargo Depot. And this is kind of interesting because we can have, we could have some kind of train. The tram goes by here. It doesn't affect that much because you have these let me just check. Yeah, one-way road. I was going to check if it was one-way road. So the train cargo should stay here and it should be fine. It took a little bit of time dealing with this one. I'm not really happy with some of the things in here. I could later on I could work a little bit this better because this is very steep. We should try to place this a bit higher, I guess. I think this would be okay. Yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not asking it to be perfect, but yeah, it needs to be a bit more smooth, like this. It's not perfect, but yeah, it works. So everything seems to be working just, or at least seems to be fine. We did spend more than $500,000 building this infrastructure just for cargo. Just for cargo trains. It's massive, but it's kind of massive because you have all this. I could have done this better, honestly. I could have done this better. Maybe I'll do it later on, but for now we will do this. When I mean maybe later on, because we could have this train line to be more near this bridge, and instead of going this way could go this way. It would be different. But either way, I think now we have a region connection to our cargo, which is great to import and export stuff. Anyways, now to the last thing we have to do on today's video, or on today's episode, is to work out a little bit more our industries and then let it run. Okay, I like this one in here. I remember building this one and it's definitely really nice looking. It even have some proper props. I do not like this one though. I don't like this one. So we are going to build, I think, let me just look at the district. Yeah, we have this one also. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build another farm around here. And it's also gonna be yeah, we could, can we place another farm main building? I think so. Oh no, we already have one. Okay, so that's that's the main one. We cannot place any other one. We could bring more farm workers then, which will definitely give more work. And if we do that, we would need to place them somewhere nice. I think somewhere nice would be the proper way. The problem with the barracks is that I think it needs a different kind of infrastructure. We could work on here and do that. Could we? No, I like this one though. What I really don't like is this one here. Let me just check how many workers we have. 16. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm gonna do a time lapse, and later on I'll explain what I did. Okay. See you soon. Alright guys, so I am back, and well, we did spend a little bit more money, but I think we did get what we really wanted. So what I did in here was placing 2 medium farms in here. So we have crop fields, I'm sorry. So we have one here and another one here, and on the background we had another small crop field basically. I also added in here in this section, although it's not as pretty as I wanted. I mean it could be okay, I guess. We could even kind of try to move this a bit further. Maybe that's something I'm gonna do. But I added a few more fields, some crops. So overall, oh yeah, I also added for the first time an animal pasture. It's a small one, but we're going to increase more. We're gonna have more animal pastures. We're gonna have medium and high. In here it's gonna be cows, but basically because we also have this, what is this? It's called the real cereal, but basically what happens in here is we have, like you guys can see, we have cows in here. So it's like a small barn or whatever. It's gonna be fun. What we're gonna do in here is because we have this. Let me see if we can move. I think we can. I think we can move this. Hopefully, I'm just hoping we can. We can move this to maybe a little bit further away from the farm. It's not gonna look pretty at all, but it should work fine if we go. We can also move this a bit here, maybe a bit of a curve over there. I know the road is not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And just to finish this, I think it would look definitely great if we could place some trees. I definitely think we can. Where is it? Okay, this one. Let's go to -4, something like that. And now from here we can definitely go. Can we do it like this? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. This way it definitely looks a bit better. I know it looks kind of like awesome right now. But yeah, it is what it is. It's small trees in here near the shore. Yeah, it's definitely looking way better. Alright, so we have this. Let me just see if we could remove one of these so people can get in. Also the same. Does it have a fence? Front fence or whatever? No, it doesn't have one. It doesn't matter. We could have like let's remove one of the trees. Maybe this one. Okay, so you have like a fence connection out of it. We could remove just one tree from all of this, like these small ones. Okay. All right. So basically, we did increase the number of employees and farm produce. So hopefully, this will be enough for the time being. Having in mind that we are building in here. Okay. Let me. I may have forgotten to connect. Thank God I didn't do. Thank God I didn't do the. Let me just do it from here. Okay. Let's just connect electricity to these guys. What I was saying is, thank God I did not forget to do it. No, I didn't unpause the game because it definitely needs. I definitely need to bring. Okay, this one is connected, but is this one connected? No, of course not. So I need to connect electricity and then water. We need to have water in this cool section. This is from SETI Oil Park. Should it be? I don't know. Maybe around here we could go. Maybe like this, and cross around here. And go here, grab some of the electricity so we can power that. And finally, we're gonna place some water pipes. Oh, look, there is enough water pipes in here, or almost there. We need to take care of this electricity issue. Well, I'll check it out later on. Yeah, definitely Crescent Farm train station does not have it, so we connect it like this. And oh, this one has. And how about this one in here? Yeah, it's also connected. Okay. All right. So what is left is the power supply around here that yeah, it's not connected. At least not properly connected. Okay, that's fine. Let me just turn off prop anarchy and let's connect this one, this two. Okay. It's not perfect, but I guess it should work at least enough for for the industries to have their own electricity and all that stuff. Okay, so overall, I think we did grow up. We have enough here to grow up Pine Orchard. Let me unpause it. I also changed the, as you guys can see, I also changed the policies. I added them all. I think this is gonna grow, and I think it's gonna be cool. We already are making profit because we have like a lot of new workers. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be really, really nice and really profitable, I think. So we will see what happens. Okay, why not enough natural resources? What does that mean? Honestly, what does that mean? Probably this is not a very good farm land. Yeah, this is like a forestry because there's a lot of forestry in here. Maybe this is not a very good farmland. Not as good as these other ones in here. It's not as fertile. Maybe that's what they're saying. This one doesn't seem to have any issues, but this one have. So what we can do, we can't do anything, can we? Maybe we can. Can we place? Let me just take this off. Can we place fertile land in here? Can we? Will it work as fertile land? Maybe, maybe not. It has workers, but it doesn't have natural resources, so that means it's not really producing anything. And if that is the case, these ones are okay. They're producing weeds. If we change, no, this is only the appearance, right? It doesn't change the kind of resources. So let me pause this and let's erase these ones. The main reason is because these are probably. Let me just also delete these trees. I really don't want the big ones. I don't know why. Really don't want these big ones in here. What we're gonna do is we are going to build. Can we build like? It doesn't have a medium, does it? It only goes to a large. Large is too big. So we're gonna have like this one. We're gonna have another farm like this. Yeah, we could totally do that. Another cattle farm or something. Can definitely do that. Having cows. Okay, so does it look good? Maybe. Doesn't have enough resources. It will have enough crops, so it's gonna be producing animal products. Okay. Yeah. I think this is gonna definitely start growing up. We will reach level 3 soon enough. I think we have enough. We're nearby the workers. We only need 350. We have capacity for 500. Let me just, before finishing today's video, let me just see how is the unemployment is only at 5%. This is really good. This is really good. We have 22,000 when it comes to population. We have 9,000 employees. We should see. You see, guys, we don't really have that much demand for residential zoning. We do have enough zoning. I mean, these apartments are completely empty, and it took me so much time building them, and they're completely empty. And the main reason has to do with the land value. I mean, let me just take this off. It doesn't surprise me that the land value in here is not as big as it should be. This is like, I don't know, it should be bigger land value. Maybe I should change the apartments to something different. We also have the same problem with these ones in here. I think that the main reason, I don't have the one of the mods that gave me a lot more information. I did deactivated it. But I think it has to do with the reason of there's something in here that I think that it doesn't have enough activities or something like that, or that may be one of the reasons. Either way, guys, I think we will... Oh, we are losing a lot of people. This is crazy. Why are we losing a lot of people? Or is it because people are dying? We're losing like 57. Why? Okay, we have people... We shouldn't be losing because we have more bursts than that. So... makes no sense that we are losing people. And we are losing like a huge number of people. Let me just check something in here. Sometimes there's these... where is it? Where is it? Traffic manager. Do I have... No, we don't have advanced vehicle AI, so it shouldn't be affecting the people moving away. I really don't know why. I mean, it should be okay. We still have... Do we have zonings? Yeah, we still have zonings in here that could be occupied. Oh yeah, we have people coming in. I don't know, maybe this is something temporary, I don't know. But anyways guys, that's basically it for today. It's already been a long video. We did a lot of stuff. We still have a lot of stuff to do. The city needs to grow up. We need to grow up. One thing, do we have... do we have... Are we getting cargo? Are we getting trains? Oh yeah, we're starting to get trains. Yeah. This one, where is this one going? No, it's not going here. It's going to Renberg. Okay, I have no idea where it's coming from or where it's going to. I think, yeah, it's okay, I guess. We should have more. Oh, one thing we could do is having the silos around here so that this will have more people coming here and grabbing the content instead of being here. Although it's okay. Anyways, guys, that's basically it. We still have, like I said, we have a lot of things to do. A lot of things are going to be done. But for now, that's it. Hope to see you guys soon on the next episode. If you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers.